Because you look so fine.
Now, at the beginning of the show, we'll tell exactly what type of audience you're going to be. On that basis, good night. No, I'm just kidding, of course. But I very nearly didn't make it here tonight. My sister was admitted to hospital. Turns out she has hay fever and diabetes. So I went in to cheer her up, you know, flowers, chocolates. Afterwards, it turned out she had vertigo, you know, fear of heights. So after this, I'm going to ring her up and say, hi. I was once asked what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I said I wanted to be an architect, and I'd build a gigantic revolving wheel by the side of the River Thames, dedicate it to Mary Poppins, and call it the London Line. I will admit the sound of it is something quite atrocious. But to be honest, I don't think I've done much in my life, apart from discovering DNA. I wasn't really going to call it that, but I was giving a lecture to the Royal Society, and I said, "Gentlemen, I believe I have discovered the genetic fingerprint of all human life." But I have, however, had a number of Saturday jobs. I had a job in IKEA. Part of the training was learning a detail of 7,000 different items. Sir, can you give me a number between 1 and 7,000, please?
3,220.
Sorry, out of stock. I also had a job in Tesco's, handing out little samples of things for people to taste. I got fired after the little cups of bleach incident. Wasn't pretty. Most recently, of course, I had a job in a Manchester sorting office. I didn't really need the job. I just thought it'd be funny to hear people going, "Sorted, sorted," all day. Now, I was walking down the road the other day, I saw a girl with a t-shirt saying, "Fight poverty." So just to impress her, I went over and hit a tram. Now, for some reason, she didn't like it. And she said, "Now give me some money to go buy a cup of coffee or a cup of tea." And I said, "No, beggars cannot be choosers." Now, speaking of tramps, my grandparents. Their names are Pearl and Dean. I just know them as Grandma and Grandpapa, papa. My grandfather was placed into a new home quite recently. Very sad. I rang up my gran and said, "How's he getting on in the new home?" He said, "Oh, it's like a fish out of water." I said, "Is he finding it hard to adjust?" She said, "No, he's dead." But she's great, my gran. She used to say things like, "Here's £5, don't tell your mother." I'd ask her why, she'd say, "Because tell us." But then she died, very suddenly. She drowned in a bowl of fruitcake mix. Now, I know it sounds strange, but you have to understand that underneath, it's a very strong current. Now, my father is an incredibly cruel man. Every Christmas, he sings, "Santa Claus is coming to town." Sorry, kids, we live in a village. But he has a bit of a strange hobby, if I'm honest. He collects empty bottles. I know, it sounds so much better than alcoholic. Now, at the end of every day, my dad goes around turning out all the lights and pulling out all the plugs. He's very safety conscious. Why he got the sack from air traffic control, I don't know. Now, one Christmas, I asked Dad if I could have an Action Man. I went down on Christmas Day, looked under the tree, there was a box. I ripped open the paper, I looked inside, there was an action figure. He had a miniature hammer, a string, he pulled the string, he goes 10, 25, 30, 35, 40, sold. The man in the green sweater. I looked at the box, auction man. But I was still feeling pretty optimistic because there's an identical box directly beside it. I ripped open the paper. It was empty. I looked at the label. Action Man, Deserter. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's the set. If you didn't really enjoy it, what was there, you should have took me a chance, really. Good night.